Mr. Week. Very nice picture. But guess who it is, y'all?
Muhammad Ali.
Wait, what's this little saying?
Like a butterfly, sting like a bee.
No, it's the other part. It's another part to it. Come on, somebody better Google. Come on, let's go. By the time
You can't hit me because I'm too beautiful for you to see. That's my slogan.
So this is our second annual SOFLO Liberty City Youth Arts Fair, and we kicked off right over here at Charles Drew K-8 Center with Principal Parrish and their drama teacher, and it was an amazing experience. Jason Jones came out there to Charles Drew with me, and we engaged the students in the arts. We set up an entire arts gallery. Guys, this took a lot of work. We had to have a U-Haul for 7 whole days, transporting amazing artists' artwork and making sure that nothing happened to their artwork. So that was 7 whole days of making sure that artwork was not messed up. So shout out to all the artists. I can't name all of them because it's so many, but I will come back again on a later date and give you all the names of all the artists who allowed us to have access to their work. That Monday night we ended at Miami Central Senior High School, home of the Rockets, with Principal Sands, as well as art teacher Mr. Tellis, Dr. West, who is the drama teacher / journalism teacher, and Mrs. Whitaker, who is the cosmetology teacher, who created those nice mannequin heads with the headpieces. The students created them. Dr. West's students created the nice paper mache dresses out of paper, and they were doing their fashion. Hold on, my lip. Finish out. So that ended Central. Rock Basel, that was their first annual, their inaugural one, and they plan to do it again next year. Central ended up on the news, channel 10 News that night for the Rock Basel in collaboration with Community Collaboration Exchange. All of you out here, we were happy to be a sponsor of that. Tuesday, we ended up in Liberty Square with the Traditionalists with Jason Jones. That was an amazing exhibit where I remember Zion Rozier was the artist that was featured. And to see his $5,000 pieces, I was showing my granddaughter one. And let me tell you the remarkable experience that happened at Liberty Square. On Tuesdays and Thursdays, we teach digital arts with the residents of Liberty Square. The little kids come in, they learn photography, they learn how to make t-shirts, they learn how to make business cards. We just inspire, motivate, educate them to have better lives and to make money in the future. One of the artists, who's a professional artist, whose piece is selling for $5,000, the piece that 2 of our students, Cash and Vegas, he was inspired by their work at the Liberty Square Community Center, so he drew them on a piece of artwork that is going to sell for $5,000. So shout out to Zion, who graduated from the school right by Miami Southridge, I can't think of the name, down south, who said he was inspired by art because he was going through so much in his childhood that he became an artist to express himself. Fast forward to Wednesday, we were here at the Plant Love site unveiling this beautiful mural for the community. We got a lot of great feedback from all races. They were admired about the beauty that Mr. Marvin Weeks put into this piece. It is amazing. That happened on Wednesday. Thursday, fast forward, we were at the Miami Southridge Senior High School, home of the Spartans, where we had Spartan Art Basel. That was well attended. Artwork was everywhere. Our students created, shout out to Miss Rivera, our students created pieces that talked about how they need therapy, how they grieve, how they feel like their parents don't listen to them. The theme of all of this was the voices of our youth. So we wanted to hear our youth voices in this matter. That's why all throughout the fair, we touched over 500 kids combined in this fair. We touched over 500. And when I do the math, it may be more than that. On Friday, we were at a spot over here in Wynwood. We also came here where South Ridge came and created a beautiful mural, and one of the residents just came by and said, what happened to that art piece that was right there? So we took it down because our art teacher, she wants it. She wants to display it down south. I want to shout out my principal, Humberto J. Moret, for allowing us and paying for the bus for us to come to Liberty City, visit Liberty City, and create a mural and leave a lasting impression in Liberty City, because you see they loved it because the residents asked for it. And we also walked over to Liberty Square, where I want to shout out Nathaniel Joseph, who allowed us to just wash up, use the restroom. We sat and we ate pizza. Shout out to Shatavia for delivering us pizza that day. It all worked out so perfectly. Bus driver picked us up. We were back on our way to South Ridge, and we made it back on time. Saturday and Friday night, shout out to Sharif. Can't name the venue.
PS Social.
PS Social, thank you. We were given a 2-story venue at PS Social, and Broadway's still mad at me right now. Because I told him to dress to impress, so he came. Him and Broadway, they came all nicely in their Rolls Royce. And he was like, why you listen, I wanted y'all to outshine all of us. That's why I told you that. You had the most money, so you had to outshine all of us.
Yeah.
And now Saturday, we had a nice outdoor community event right in the heart of Liberty City, right behind this gate. Let me tell you something. The residents were so happy. We had people out here. We had people from over here. They were all gazing out because they are so amazed at a positive event in the community. We had kids coming in for our hot dogs. Some of them didn't do the activities, but they got them a nice hot dog, chips and drinks. But we did it for the community. Shout out to everyone who tried to assist. Shout out to the setup crew. I don't want to miss anybody, but it's people that were there early and they helped me set up. My sister Issa, Nadal, Joey, Shatavia, William, my boo-boo, and who else was
Broadway.
there? James Akins, my nephew, Broadway. Everybody who came out to help set up. Broadway sealed the deal. I said William. Yeah, I said William. Broadway sealed the deal. Let me tell you, we were sitting in our cars tired. That's why we need community support in everything that we do. Not only your hands, but money too, because this costs a lot of money. Imagine every day. And I'm going to go over these receipts with everybody, because I'm talking to Lyle right now. I may get some of my money back. I'm hoping. But Saturday was beautiful because it was outdoors. Shout out to DJ Tellum. Shout out to Light Page, who contacted me after seeing the event online and said that they wanted to perform for the community of Liberty City. And they did an outstanding job. I never met these people a day in my life. Now they're my friends. They already called me already this morning. Now, that's how you network, that's how you communicate, and that's how you bring great resources in the heart of Liberty City, where we know that this community need a lot of resources and a lot of assistance. But you all got to get up and make it happen as well to the residents. And Sunday is just a reflection of what we're doing here today in the heart of Liberty City at the 2nd annual SOFLO Liberty City Youth Arts Fair. The theme, the voices of our youth. We're out here strong, and we're going to hear from everybody today. I just had to give a brief summary but long about the SOFLO Liberty City Youth Arts Fair 7-day event, and I want to thank Jason Jones for transporting that art all week. I want to thank visionary Mr. Marvin Weeks as well for his vision, and everybody who was a part of it. I'm just going to name the people who are here today because they're going to come by. Issa, Fred of #Impact, Shatavia, licensed clinical social worker, Shakita Days, Derek Denzel Days, the Second Corporation, Miss Joey, Collective Sisterhood, Mr. Broadway, Broadway Art District, Letha and her handsome son, who bought a lot of toys here today that I will be able to give out on Christmas morning on 15th Avenue. And shout out to our youth artist, one of our featured artists, and one of our featured authors. She's an author, an artist, and she sells bracelets and her books. And we'll be able to hear from Milani Mattia as well. And she's going to tell us that she really enjoyed this event as well. All right, so I'm passing it on out. And shout out to Mayor Daniela Levine Kava, who was the only sponsor that gave money, which I want to say it publicly. She gave $1,000 to sponsor this event. We know this event was about $10,000.
Yeah.
She gave $1,000 for the event. So shout out to Mayor Daniela Levine Kava. Shout out to
Michelle,
Miss Suzette, Miami-Dade Crime Stoppers. Shout out to Michelle at the Mayor Daniela Levine Kava's office, because I met her in Overtown, and she said, listen, fill out this form and I'm gonna help you. And she did exactly what she said she was going to do.
Okay, so I want to say God is good all the time.
All the time.
And you know, a friend, right, is always good to have, right? So I want to tell you that the reason why I enjoyed this project so much is because growing up in these streets, a brown sub community, we always had a sense of wanting to belong with something, to feel like we fit in, and that we have, we know people. Yeah, I'm sorry, I don't want to fall out here in the sun. And so the beautiful thing about the South Florida Art Project is that no matter where you are, what you're doing in life, you have a seat at the table. And this gave me an opportunity to do something for my community that was valuable, that was in community with people that was like-minded, that didn't have egos, that love on me, and that to just be able to be around a Broadway, be around a Shakita, a Fred, and also by Letha, and then we have Issa and Shatavia, and also Milani and Tawana. Just to see those people come together. And my best part was Gary. When he gave that poem, and he had that song on, he said, we ain't no bootlickers. And also, he did a good job, y'all. He uplifted the culture so good. And as a founding member of Collective Sisterhood, we unite, gifts, and fight deprivation. And you'll never see me doing a project by ourselves. And guess what? It's a big world. So what's the problem with us supporting Letha that does gun violence? She helps and give everybody. She's giving out these toys. Or to support Broadway. He got a whole art district. These people love this. People came across the street that was Hispanic, and they said, I felt kind of scared. Me and Shatavia said, you don't have to feel scared. I said, we're not selling no dope over here. I said, you can come over. You don't see nobody with no red eyes, you come on over if they ain't got no medical condition. And so to see those kids eat those hot dogs, play in that live page. Yes, that was good. And we got a lot of talent. And to see people you haven't seen before. Seen people at the resource room came out, Remedy, all of these folks. And so y'all that couldn't be here, I advise you to come next time.
Yes.
We always have a good time, and sometimes it seems like it's one or two, but when two or more of us come together, we know that God is in the
part,
music.
right?
Yeah.
Amen to that. And I'll pass the phone to Shakita.
Hello, everybody. For those of you, most of you know me. My name is Shakita Days. I'm with the Derek Denzel Days, the Second Corporation, nonprofit for gun violence and economic improvement. I grew up here in Liberty City. Full time, I'm a 911 police dispatcher. And I lost a son here in Liberty City at only 10 months old. So Liberty City is very dear to me. That's the reason why I participated in the SOFLO Liberty City Arts Fair, because I met some great people, going to different events, and I just kind of singled them out and said, hey, you know, I want to work with these people. I love what they're doing in the community. They're doing stuff. They care about my community that I came from, that I grew up from. So it's just been lovely. I participated last year. I did all 7 days. It was exhausting, but it was amazing. It was amazing to be able to go out there and support communities all over the place, not just in Liberty City. And to be here this year, I was only able to attend 3 days, but I wanted to show up in some way.
Right.
So it was great to see the kids out here enjoying themselves. They were painting. My kids went home and say, hey, I'm going to show this painting to my art teacher so that she can bring these canvas into school and we can paint in school. So that was a positive thing that came from the event yesterday from my kids personally. They loved it. And there was no bounce house, there was nothing, but they loved the activities. So I just want to say, let's continue to unite and continue to do the things that we're doing for the community. And we're just going to only get better, bigger, and better.
Y'all also purchased a poster. Thank you, Mrs. Days.
And I'm going to pass it.
Although I'm a little tired, y'all, but I'm feeling really good in my heart. Again, my name is Shatavia. I am the founder of Minding Hearts and Minds and also co-founder of Leap with Love, where we provide mental health support to the community. So if you check in with yourself, make sure you pour into your mental health. But I am a proud member also of CCE. Woo, CCE! Woo! And I've been able to participate every day. All 7 days has been amazing. And I'm tired, but I'm feeling real good in my soul, in my mind, in my heart.
Beautiful.
Yes, and for me, some of the highlights were just seeing the youth in the community. That was the highlight for me, seeing these babies from this little to this tall, being able to see their artwork, their photography, their photos, and Liberty Square right down the street. I saw these babies, 4 of them, I think, sitting on a panel and being interviewed and asked questions, and I was just so inspired. They weren't fearful, y'all. They were able to conduct themselves really well and convey their artwork, and I'm just so proud of them, and Jason and Miss Tawana, everyone has done an amazing job. I was able to participate with providing mental health activities. We did some self-care therapeutic exercises. We had the kids drawing, doing little sand castles. They were communicating. They were just feeling really good. And I think for me, I wanted them to be seen. And I think that's what it was. The kids were seeing their artwork sent to Southridge. Y'all did a doggone thing. And for me, I want the community to participate a little bit more. We needed more people to show up, but those who did show up, I feel they were blessed in their heart and their minds and their souls. I want everybody to come out next year, collaborate with us, more organizations. I feel like if more numbers, more impact. The greater numbers, the greater impact. And we're doing this for you all and for ourselves. So I had an amazing time. I'm going to pass the mic and the baton.
Rose over here, please. Because you be so sweet.
First, I want to thank God Almighty for bringing us here with Tawana. Tawana, the SOFLO, the 2nd annual, is a very big, important part of the community, bringing Liberty City from not only Liberty City, she's down south. She brought us all together for this very cause. And it should be more people out here, you know, collaborating in unity. And this is what it's all about. What's coming together, taking back our street, taking back our youth. See the talent these youth got? Don't you want to get involved? So let's come together and get involved. She does it every year. This is nothing new. So why can't we come and support our sisters in what they're doing, something positive with these kids? It starts with our kids.
Yeah, yes.
It starts with us as the leaders. We're the leaders. This here should be full supporting Tawana. And I just want to say, you know, I'm here because my name is Letha Bush. I'm the founder of Survivors Affected by Violence. My son was shot over town. I have several family members that have been murdered in the Liberty Square and Lincoln Field, and that's my cause. That's my purpose. That's why I'm here, to make sure that I give back to the community that I was so part of being a part of doing something wrong in the community. But God gave me second, third chances, and I'm here today. And if you need to get in contact with me about any gun violence or any violence at hand, please feel free to call me. I'm on social media as Lita Sherelle Bush. Contact me anytime you want. And Tawana, we thank you. God bless you. Miss Joy, each and every one of you came out to make this possible. Because this is my first day, but I'm coming more and more. Thank you for letting me talk. God bless you. Get involved.
Thank you.
Yes.
My name is Milani Matia and I'm in 5th grade. And the SOFLO arts was amazing. I really liked what I saw. I like the paintings and how the people draw. And I just wish I could draw like that one day. And I not to sell bracelets. It was very fun. And I liked it.
Thank you. That was
Hello, a great afternoon. I had an amazing event here at the second annual SOFLO Black Arts. They brought it to the city, they brought it to the hood, right here in Liberty City, where I'm a new resident at, and everything was absolutely amazing. Miss Akins and her team, the whole staff, teamwork, making the dream work. They done a phenomenal job, and it was well put together, and I totally enjoyed it. And I want to encourage you, if you have the opportunity in coming months, days, whatever they're doing, get involved, get it by all means. Lord bless you, Lord keep you. And to what was that group called? The Page something.
Live page.
Live Page, they done a phenomenal job as well. It was just a great joy, and I'm very grateful and thankful. In Miami, in Liberty City, something great, and we were all safe. God bless.
Yes.
First of all, I'd like to give thanks to my Father which is in heaven. And when you say Liberty City, it says a lot. Especially somebody that got some numbers behind it, like I do. I remember going to Liberty Square when we used to get the great lunch boxes when you used to play softball. And some of the guys I played softball with are on a whole nother level as far as money-wise. Because they took their skills to baseball and they really getting paid right now. You know what I'm saying? So I really thank God for allowing me to be there, even though I was mad because they gave us free lunch. I wanted to buy my own lunch so I could pick what I want to pick. But my mama say, this what we got, this what we gonna do. If you want to do better, get your own money. And I did. Started right there, 62nd Street, 18th. Get on the bean bus, drive to Homestead, pick tomatoes, lemons, and whatever. That's where you can do what you want to because that's your money.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Then a few things happened. Got evicted, and I promised myself I would never get evicted again. So when they made a mistake and gave me a job in 1980, the same year I graduated, I done so much overtime till they call me Mr. Overtime. People say, that's just furniture. No, that was me. I was waiting on somebody to come late so I could go take their shift too.
That's right.
40 hours overtime every week, constantly. That's how I was able to buy back my neighborhood because I didn't like the way my neighborhood was going down. A whole lot of good people. When I say a lot of good people, the whole neighborhood was good. You only had maybe 5 bad people, but they blame our whole neighborhood like it's the worst place in the world. When you only got 5 bad people, you got 5,000 good people. Somebody got to do them numbers for me because I'm lost.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Because we had a village back then. Somebody tell your mama, you ain't get away with nothing back then.
Come on now.
Everybody looked out for everybody. And I'm looking forward for this to continue because now I see the same thing coming back again with Tawana. People starting to look out for each other, work together. And I'll leave y'all with this here. Now that we outside the box, we can read the labels, so now we know where to go at.
Yes.
That part.
Wow, that's a
Woo.
word. That's a
Good
word.
night.
That's a word.
My name is Richard, community activist, #impact/@impact3D501c3. I unfortunately physically come, but I share a lot of this information out, and I want to come back here and impact will be making a commitment to do this next year. This was an amazing thing for kids. Shout out to Tawana Akins for the great work she did organizing this, all the groups and districts and all the people together. Shout out for this great team. I was part of it in terms of sharing, and I want you to see these people and what they did. These murals are amazing. These murals are amazing, and these kids are amazing. Now I want to leave you with something today. I wrote this a couple of years ago, and I thank Tawana and the possibility for making me write this. This is a poem called The Community, which is relevant today. Community, united we stand, divided we fall. It's your call for the community. Where you want your community to go, it's your call. Choose love and unity. This week was love and unity, not hate and division. Come together. We gotta come together as a community. Activists, artists, everybody. We got too much on the block. The rent's too high. People getting shot up. People need health care. All kind of stuff needs to come together. So let's unite. Because we're in a fight for this community. We need this community to stay what it is and be what it is. Together we fight. Everybody together to make it right in the community. See the light. God, folks. God. He's gonna make it right in the community. So please, take a stand. I mean today, take a stand for this community. Take a stand for Miami-Dade. Take a stand for your house to make this right in the community. Young and old, rich and poor, we must fight. Unite to fight for the community. So it's united we stand or divided we fall. So do what's right, see the light. Answer the call, fight the good fight for the community.
So all together say so.
17th Avenue. Nice art gallery that my goddaughter and her friends are doing. I'm glad to be living in Liberty City. A lot of people think it's a bad community, but no, it's not. It's what you make of it. I'm proud to be here. I was raised and born in Miami, and this is my hometown. I'm glad to see things like this happening. We need more and more stuff like this here. We need a lot of more people to come out and support this here. This dreams can come true. Yes. Dreams do come true. Just take your time. Don't give up on your dreams. It might take time. It might not happen today. It might not happen tomorrow, but it's gonna happen. Just hold on, people. Hold on. God got us. We're gonna make this thing come right. Thank you to Tawana Akins, okay, and her crew. I'm really proud of her. Thank you.
Yeah.
To the adults, we have to give them a chance. Give them a chance. This is the chance that many of them need, because as he also said, all children don't play football. But we've got the band here, am I right? I can't wait to see you perform. What about the dancers? We have some dancers? I can't wait to see you perform. But for those of you who are structured to go to what we call a college, get to going. Don't let anyone keep you from going. I asked one of the artists tonight, what are you going to do? And she said, I want to go to school close by. But we've got to push and promote. If we don't, we'll lose our children. You know, you go into these mansions and different homes where people are affluent. And what do you see? Art. She told me how much her art is selling for. And I agree. It's your art. You put a value on it. You let everyone know it's worthy. We're going to push our children. I don't think a lot of people know what goes on at Central in terms of art. I hope you all got a chance to see that paper art. It's unbelievable.
So find what you can do and do the very best you can everywhere you go. This condition affects my speech, muscle movement, and coordination, but I don't let it stop me. I try to always focus on my abilities and not my disabilities. My device I'm using picks up my eyes when I stare at it and allows me to communicate. I also enjoy drawing with my eyes, watching movies, interacting on social media, and playing games with my device. My dream is to have my art placed in art galleries and museums. I use Microsoft Windows Paint software to create my art. I bought some of my art and merchandise for purchase. When I was in high school, I was very active in a drama club and was able to be in short plays, musicals, and skits. I was also homecoming queen in high school. I thank God that I can still understand what's going on around me and I can create and speak with my eyes. Part of the proceeds from my art goes to my non-profit organization, the Gifts of Mobility Foundation, that helps children with cerebral palsy. Please go check out my website jasminesamuelartist.com and purchase some of my art and merchandise. You can also make a donation by clicking on the link to the Gifts of Mobility Foundation website and going to the donation page. Thank you so much for helping me bring awareness to cerebral palsy and helping children and adults all over the world. Once again, my website is jasminesamuelartist.com. I really appreciate your support.
I don't want to steal your thunder. You're going to talk about that, right? Okay, great. So this is my partner, Jason Jones. Clap it up for Jason Jones. He's an amazing artist, and he'll share a little information with you all. Thank you all.
Okay, thank you, Ms. Akins. Thank you, Central, for inviting us out. It was really important that we get in the school system. And I took my time walking around and looking at each individual piece of art. I really love what you guys are doing. I saw some amazing drawings, the fashion, the head adornments. Art is a lot of different things. Art is culture. So anytime we look at different elements, we can all call things art. Song and dance, the band, that's art. Music is art. Everything. So in most civilizations, you're going to have literature and you're going to have art. And that is what truly defines civilization. So if you look back in ancient Africa, in ancient civilizations who were really strong and knowledgeable, art was very predominant in that civilization. I want to take this time to recognize SOFLO. This is our second annual Youth Arts Fair, where we combine emerging artists with youth artists to sort of make a strong voice. And this year's theme is the voices of our youth. I think Central answered the call to that. We have great parents out here, great teachers and staff. I'm liking what I'm seeing. I'm really liking what I'm seeing. It's encouraging. You never know, how people are going to grasp the art. I saw people walking around, taking pictures, smiling. The kids looked like they were interactive, engaging. So I thought that was very important. I too want to piggyback off the young lady that was here before me, Jasmine Samuel. She has a very unique process, and a lot of times as artists we don't consider, we look at the end result and we think, oh, this is good, this is bad, this is good, this is bad. Art sometimes is based on the process, okay? How was that art created? What was the sweat equity put into that? What were the tools used? So mind you, Jasmine is probably the only person I know that paints with her eyes, and you gotta just let that sink in for a minute and think about it. How that's black girl magic, if y'all understand that term, that's what that is. So if you have a chance, her booth is out front. She has some small things, donation. Please get some piece of art from this girl, because I know for a fact that she will be famous. And y'all remember, oh, that was the girl that came to our school. Okay, she has a very unique way of doing her art. And believe it or not, Jasmine sells more than some of these other artists. She is not afraid to tell you, buy some art. So I'm really happy to see you guys out. Always, when you see me, you probably see Jasmine. I love to share my platform with her because I think that she has a very unique talent that must be looked. I'm not going to hold it too much because I know we've been here all day. I just want to say thank you again to the principal and staff of Central. I want to thank Mr. Nathaniel Joseph. Where is Nate? Stand up, Nate. Where you at? Mr. Nathaniel Joseph. He's with the related group. We're doing a gallery tomorrow. Our opening over at the Liberty Square Community Center and Gallery. You guys are welcome to come out. It's from 5 to 7. like beverages and snacks. And we have some great artists that are going to be there. And throughout the week, we're just going to keep up this momentum. The same thing with Central. I hope y'all keep up the momentum. Where's your artist? Who's Central's artist?
Thank you, Mr. Sands, and thank you, school board member. Thank you all for being here tonight. I'm going to wait till the band exit, and I want to make sure everyone has a ticket for the raffle. We have some raffle items that have been donated. We have a Miami Central Senior High School crochet hat. I think that hat is somewhere in this area. Can we show that hat really quickly? We have some costume jewelry. What else we have? A speaker. So I'm gonna make sure everyone has a raffle ticket. Pull it out. You gotta pull it out that plastic so they can see. I ain't wear my green for nothing tonight. Okay, she's pulling it out. If you don't have a ticket, don't give them 2 tickets. Some people got 2 tickets already. Cause I gave them 1, Nathaniel.
Nah, they messed up.
Yeah.
All right. Welcome to the SOFLO Liberty City Youth Arts Fair. This is Basel. Clap it up for Basel. We have people traveling all over from different countries coming to see some of the amazing artwork that's throughout the United States and the entire world. We have tonight with us 3 special artists, including the Miami Central artists, under the direction of Mr. Tellers, who will be showcasing and who have showcased art out there. I want to clap it up for Miss Jasmine Samuel. Jason Jones is somewhere. I drove that man crazy today. Where's Jason? He probably done drove the U-Haul on home. But Jason was out there hanging the art. Let's clap it up for Jason. Jason is an artist out of Atlanta doing amazing work here. He was one of the persons behind the mural of Dr. Dorothy Bendross Mendenhall over town. If you all haven't seen that mural, you have to go out and see that mural. It is amazing. Yeah, clap it up. So, we're here with the SOFLO Liberty City Youth Arts Fair, and I have Miss Joey here with me, a collective sisterhood. Ms. Shatavia, licensed clinical social worker, who's doing amazing things with her organization, LEAP. I also have Joe, our cameraman, my 2 sisters right there who donated the raffle gifts, and I also have my cousin and his wife right here. So let's clap it up for them really quickly. All right, so I told you all the purpose. We are doing this 7 whole days. 7 whole days. And we also have Shakita Days, Derek Denzel Days Corporation right here. Clap it up. Her 10-month-old son was murdered in Liberty City, so she's a part of Community Collaboration Exchange, and she also has her own organization. Yes, I said it right. 10-month-old and was murdered in his father's arms. And we also have Nate from Liberty Square Housing here. This is our second school for today. We were at Charles R. Drew earlier with Principal Paris, and we had an amazing time with the students. Jason showed his digital art as well as the other art that you saw out there. Those are that's a collection of artwork throughout artists from Miami-Dade County. I think I have spoken enough. Everyone has a raffle ticket. As soon as we hear from the Mighty Marching Rockets, we will do our first raffle. Thank you all and welcome.
is the sole creator of this amazing mural. Artist Marvin Weeks. Get at him. He does other events and things as well, as far as putting his art all throughout Miami-Dade County. He has murals all over the city. He is amazing and talented when it comes to the art. Yes, he knows the art world. I know the other side, the organizational world. So we put both worlds together and we make it happen, as well as our community collaboration exchange members. No one can do this project alone. It took all of us.